Welcome to Fanatic Farms.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Fanatic Farms video. In my town, we have the local comic shop, Gobsmack Comics, and every February they put on Force February, which is a kind of a Star Wars day. He gets as many costumers as possible. I think, what's it, Iconic Legion, which is my cosplay group. Vader's Raiders are going. There's another one. I can't remember who they are. I'll put it somewhere up. So yeah, I will be doing a video on that at some point because it hasn't happened yet. It's coming up. But I'm planning to attend this event and I'm going as a pirate inspired by Star Wars The Skeleton Crew because let's face it, that show is wicked duty. And because of that, I thought I'd buy some props and stuff, and I've been buying on Vinted again. I bought this. Let's go outside. I bought this. This is the Star Wars Rise of the Skywalker remote control D-0. This is the front of the box. And you know what? There's not much to look at with the front of the box. You see D-0 with the controller, and I do like the kind of artist rendition of D-0 on the side. I think that's really cool. And then you've got like the little symbols down the side which imply that he moves, he makes sounds, he rotates. But yeah, there's not really much to do with the front of the box. So let's have a quick look at the back of the box. And we get the product shot, and we get the little product shot showing he can roll forward, he can spin 360, and he makes droid noises. But I will say the product shot they've got of him on the back of the box, he is so much more well detailed and painted than my one. Like, if mine looked like this picture, I would be very, very happy. Let's just scroll my notes down. Oh, and it also does the whole bobblehead thing as well. So this is my guy. And like I say, I got this on Vinted. And on Amazon, it's still going for about 30 odd quid. It came out in 2019. So it's still not doing too badly. I picked up mine for, I think, a £5. And because it is from Vinted, I am missing the two antennas that go on the back of his head, which does suck a little bit. And because of that, I am very tempted to kind of repaint him into another droid. You know, just go over the green, I think, maybe, and try and make some like weathering. Never done it before, so I might try that. But yeah, this is mine, and I do like it. I think it's kind of cool. This is the controller, very simple. You know, this side is up and down, this side is left and right. Will say though, when I was playing with this the other day, if you don't keep it in line of sight, he'll only go like 2 foot away from you and then stop. Because like I'll be facing that way, he'll be rolling off that way, and it'll get like 2 foot behind me and stop. As soon as I turn around, had the line of sight for the remote control with the infrared here, it started going again. So I will say that you do need to keep it in like line of sight. But the plan is for this is I bought it to go with my costume. Like when I can sit in the shopping center where the comic shop is, I can have this guy rolling around. We've got like a full-size R2-D2 there. If Lucky's going again, there will be this droid. Screw it. That droid. I don't know its name, but he's got a life-size one of them. So I thought it'd be kind of fun, and I have a little like pouch bag thing that I'm just going to put him in, have his head sticking out. But yeah, so to turn this guy on the back here. Well, before we turn on, let's just have a quick look at this guy, shall we? Look, the cone head, and we all remember D-0. He's kind of cool, kind of cute, very small. Sadly, this guy isn't 1-to-1 scale, but that would be, you know, couldn't be that far off, about yay tall, maybe. And I know there is the other interactive one where he can chase a ball. But for what I want this. I don't usually collect remote control stuff and a little bit. So yeah. As you can see, you've got the little clear wheels at the front here to stop him, well, keep him more stable. And one at the back as well. And the speaker, as you saw, is the front, molded into the wheel. And to turn him on here, you can see the rectangle in the light. That turns him on, and so now you get a little happy chirp. Okay, so left and right, there's the buttons, this one. And as you can see, he does 360 on a dime. And just to prove a point with the controller, if I hold it down here, push buttons, no line of sight, it don't work. But soon. And I do like it. I like how quickly he responds too. Doing it on a table is not the wisest idea. But yeah, he is just a fun little thing. I think you can get a few meters away from the controller. But yeah, I say he does spin on a dime. He is quite prone to topple over. I've hit a few little obstacles because of the wheels are controlled by these two pieces of rubber here that move independently. You knock one, he's going to topple over. So there is that he is very prone to toppling over. I really wish we had, because it said droid noises. I really, really wish we actually got his voice. You know, like, hello. Yep. Like, hello, no thank you, that kind of thing. Just a few little catchphrases here and there. Maybe a button, if like maybe the...
Looks like someone treated him.
That bit there, if you push that, you would have got like, hello, hello,
You're with
kind
us
of thing. But again, it's a cheap RC toy. And as you've seen here now, even if you leave him in like, don't touch the controls, he does do these like random movements, random noises, which is so cool in my mind as well. That's another thing I'm thinking about. If we just put him with like Lola, which I do have, hang on, where's, look, there she is. So you can have Lola. But I know it's really, really sad of me, but I kind of like this. You know, them just making their own sounds, doing their own movements. Lola's very active. But yeah, that is dear. I like I say, it's a good little toy. I wouldn't buy it for myself usually. I wouldn't have gone out and bought this guy. But to have him, yeah, you two talk to each other, it's fine. But yeah, to have him, I'm kind of glad I do. I'm glad I got him. Yes, I'm glad I got it. Glad I got it at a cheap price. And then having him like with Lola, I think it's kind of cool just for like display purposes. Is awesome. For a kid's toy, I think it is so duty. But we're not quite done yet. Okay, Lola. Because I said I want to be a space pirate, I have also gone out and bought a Porg, which was from the 2017. Well, the one I bought is this. The 2017 Last Jedi Porg electronic plushie doll. Lola, I'm moving you over here because you're distracting. Dio, I'll put you here as well. Don't look at me like that. So this is my Porg. This is the box. And yeah, it's a little Porg. I'm not a big fan of Porgs. I wasn't a big fan of The Last Jedi. But the idea is maybe... I'll set off already. potentially have it on my shoulder like a parrot. That's the idea. But the box is kind of cool. It's, very basic. We've got him surrounded by, a plethora of other Porgs. So they are really going on that cute nostalgia, cuteness value. They're trying to draw the kids in for that. And this is very much a kid's toy. Front of the box says, applies it makes noises, and it requires 3 AA batteries. And then that's it, really. Back of the box, though, we have a little bit more. We get a little small, really, Dio? We get a small little bio which says, small flat-muzzled avians that flock around rocks and roosts in the cliffs of Luke Skywalker's secluded island. Porgs are inquisitive creatures. That's it. And it's in multiple different languages. But this is, like I say, mine. And it says flaps and waves, authentic Porg chatter, waddles and moves. At the moment, this is in the try me mode, which is you push the button here on its stomach and it. You done? It is in try me, isn't it? Yeah, it is in try me. But yeah, so in the bottom, we have this. So you've got the on-off switch here. So at the moment it's in try me. Now it's in on. And you've got the 2 kind of paddles that come out of it. So you push your stomach. And it waddles off, making Porg noises. Again, this thing, like you have with... Come here. With Dio and with Lola, you leave them for a little bit, they will do their own thing. And this is what the Porg does. It just sits there. It goes for a wander, so you can't leave it on a table or something like that. It will just roll straight off. It chirps and that. It's just the thing that's a real shame for this for me is how loud the motors are in this guy. They are proper, like, quite loud. I was contemplating getting the animatronic Gruger at one point, but the motors in that were crazy loud, so I didn't bother. And this is another one I wouldn't have bought if I wasn't planning on using it for a cosplay. This isn't my kind of thing. If I'm going to collect Star Wars, it's generally the original 3 Star Wars collection. The Lego stuff, I'm kind of doing like all the old prequel Jedi starships at the moment. I am very tempted to buy the Black Series Neil figure from Skeleton Crew, because who doesn't love Neil? He is freaking awesome. But yeah, another downside, I would love if the mouth had opened. I just put a little motor in, just having it open up and closing a little bit, because you've got that. We know the Porgs do open their mouths really loud, but it's a plushy toy meant to be. Which, admittedly, considering I say it's a plush, this thing is not plushy. It's rock solid all the way through. So calling it a plush was a bit of an understatement. It's a... All right, sorry, you wander off. But yeah, that's it. And let's just put them all together, because, we're going to turn Lola on. God, you are so temperamental, Dio. But yeah, this is all 3 of them. I think it's just... Come back here, you. Yeah, like, maybe if I put it in try me mode. No, he just still wanders off. But yeah, have them all three together. It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. But yeah, that's it, guys. Until next time, have a great one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.